Why must the wishes of parents be taken with such seriousness? Why? Because the first priority is the wedding and the man and the baby. That's how the parents have indoctrinated them. What is the point of education? Just so that the CV looks good? That's the world we live in. A woman has no caste. She only has a body. To the world, you are a woman. Gather power for yourself. If you remain feeble and dependent, this will eat you up. Listen, lady, this ugly world, this world understands only the language of power. The fact is, every 15-year-old needs to listen to this.
Sir, actually, currently I want to finish off my few papers left and then I want to explore other things. But in my house, the environment that is being created is like they randomly start talking about, like, my mother has already told her sister to look for somebody and she regularly updates me about this boy, and I have never seen the picture of this boy. Also, like, I'm not even interested in it. But the thing is that now the environment which is being created, it's very distracting. Whenever I say that I want to, like, after completing this exam, I want to look for other opportunities, they say that no, don't, please don't leave. Otherwise, कि हम बीमार हो जाएंगे अगर तुम चली जाओगी तो, like, हमारा मन नहीं लगेगा घर पे. But on the other side, they're ready to send me to some stranger's house. I don't understand the irony. So this is going on. So I'm not understanding that I have to finish my degree within 6 months, or should I, like, change my environment and look for some other opportunities outside? I don't want to be distracted in these things. I want to focus on other important things right now.
The foundation does not want to be sued by your parents. But still, I'll drop you hints. Small hints.
Sir, whatever you want to say, you can say. I'm not.
It's well known that I speak in a very measured way. No? Express myself very modestly. So you've been in your 20s, right?
Yes, I recently turned 24.
24 is voting right, driving license. You can be a lawmaker. You can sit in the legislative assembly next year. You're 24, right? You can sit in the parliament. At the age of 20 or 21, you could be the administrator of an entire district if you clear the UPSC exam. How is it that at 24 you are not mature enough to decide for yourself in your most intimate matters? You can be a pilot responsible for the lives of hundreds of people every flight. If you can be trusted with the lives of hundreds of people every hour, how can you not be trusted with your own life? Yeah, I'm trying to be diplomatic. I'm working really hard at it.
It's not like that. Like, in some sense, they're open-minded. Also, like, they have been very supportive of my career as well. Like, in initial days, when I was, like, at the age of 20, I started working. I shifted to another city and they were very supportive. But then when I changed few jobs and I was, like, not knowing in which field I have to work for a very long time, so they thought that now my age is 24 and they think that she might not really be very, very serious about anything. They think that marriage is the only way. But it's not like that. It's just, I'm just exploring and finding what I have to do. Like, they want everything to go perfect or at the right age. So they have some deadline set. I don't understand that. I don't understand, is it a problem within me that I'm not able to achieve those things in a very early age? Or it's something else?
Parents want things to go perfect for their daughters. Right? Just as they always knew what was perfect for them. For you to know what is perfect for the other, you should have known at least what is semi-perfect for you. I'm not talking about your parents in particular. Parents. Look at the lives of parents. How close are they to perfection? How many of you are results of perfect alliances? Do we know what perfection means? Do we know what it means to live a fulfilled life? And if we do not know these things for ourselves, is it love to impose these things on our sons and daughters? In my own life, I've very clearly seen I do not know anything. The fact is that I'm a goddamn fool. And yet I want my offsprings to live as per my decisions and desires. Is that love? I was trying to be diplomatic. You guys will get in trouble very soon.
Answer, sir.
You're 24, right? Today you are asking me these questions. Tomorrow you decide to go by your parents' wishes. Next year you're a mama. That's possible. That happens in this country. Will you be a perfect mom? Tonight, this hour, we are mired in confusion. We do not know. Out of this confusion, some random decision gets taken. Very coincidentally, very ignorantly, very randomly. From that decision, you get a baby. And then you want all the perfect things for your baby. Is that realistic? Have we first of all bothered to shape our own lives in any way that resembles perfection? Then how will we be perfect as parents? And why must the wishes of parents be taken with such seriousness? I mean, I'm old enough to be the parent of a youngster. And had I been a parent, I wouldn't have wanted the girl or boy to obey my wishes. Mostly because I know I can act a huge idiot at times. Many times. Alright, most times. So why would I throw myself at someone who is 20 or 25 and ask them to my line? Let's have some honesty at least. We're not talking to someone who's 5 years old. We're talking to a 25-year-old. And the parent is 45 or 50 or 55. In terms of consciousness, both are equals. Right? How does one of them then get the right to dominate the other's mind? And also, again, at the risk of being portrayed a dreaded family breaker or somebody, all these excuses that daughters come up with in defense of their parents. No, my parents are not totally evil. They gave me a decent education. This is nonsense. Decent education so that you can be married off? Or is that very different from keeping somebody uneducated so that she can be married off? The purpose is the same. Of what use is education when the FLPR in the country is continuously declining? And women are more educated today than they ever were. More educated and yet dropping out of jobs. Why? Because the first priority is the wedding and the man and the baby. That's how the parents have indoctrinated them. What is the point of education? Just so that the CV looks good? You don't educate someone so that she is more efficient in the kitchen or more productive on the bed. Is that what education is for? If all these years of education are going to be ultimately eaten up by household chores, what have parents educated their daughter for? Go out and check on this particular metric, FLPR, female labor participation rate. There is something happening culturally in this country, something very, very vicious. Proportionally, more women were part of the workforce 20, 30 years back. The cultural environment is degrading in a direction that is discouraging, probably even forbidding or threatening women away from the workforce, the workplace. And you say, do you English honors? What's the point? What's the point? And I respect the household jobs, but you also know that had the household jobs been of paramount importance, the men would have taken them. And it does not take a genius to figure out the total financial value, monetizable value of all the household jobs that you do. Then add that up and see what it comes to. Is that what you got educated for? They say, there is great dignity in household work. Yes, I understand there's great. Let the men do it. Why do the men want to be deprived of dignity? Then their final vulgar argument is, then will the men give birth and breastfeed? This is what the argument ultimately comes to. I'm just trying to be diplomatic, holding myself back.
Sir, like I also love traveling a lot. So recently, I shared that I want to travel to from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and I have decided everything, like which buses I have to take, from where I have to travel, everything. And I want to do a solo trip first time. So my parents were very shocked. And my father said that first talk to Tauji, and if he approves, then you can go. Then we will see. So I was very angry on that. I also discovered like what Tauji has to do with this. If I have to go on a solo trip, I understand like it's a joint family and everything, and it's a Banya family, and everybody gets married till 25. And so my brother, who is like 1 year older, he has already got married. Now everybody is just looking at me. Agli baat Divya kiya, Divya kiya. So every time they have the same thing. Like whenever I visit them, agli baat to tumhari hai. So in this environment, I'm thinking that in March when my exams will get over, then I will see if whatever I have in my hand. I'm just not thinking about it currently.
Listen, lady, this ugly word, this world understands only the language of power. With Tauji, he might be 60 or whatever. But if there is a 25-year-old with enough financial heft, the Tauji will bow down. You could be in some industry at the age of 22, 24, earning a fat package, and then people are less likely to get into your business. They'll stay away and respect their limits. You could be an IAS at 21 and you can have 50-year-olds reporting to you.